Okay. Showing on my end. It's not showing here. Oh, it is, ain't it? It's a delay. All right, so let's show it. See how it's froze? Hold on, let me just do this. Hold on. Dude, hey. All right, so hey everybody. Yeah, yeah. It's a turn down on your end. We're doing a yeah. We set back up from the live show Tuesday night at Madhouse Harley Davidson, and so now we're just kind of maybe it's more daylight now, John, than what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing my face there on that. It's like a lot of light right here. But I'm being worried about that because, like I said, it's way darker. All right, so hope everybody's doing okay. We got a good show in store for you tonight. We're gonna have Wheatley Black, who is another one of our most favorite guests. He's been on. It's like Killing Cam Food. He's been on so many times. Bentley Black's going to be in studio for a Cam's Corner brought to you by Williams Outdoors Barbecue segment. And he's going to sit in. Ethan Troll, the modified driver, Rookie of the Year driver out of Golden Gate Stadium. He's going to be my co-host tonight. Sydney has to get her hair did, okay? And she sent me a text, you're going to kill me. And, you know, I've said it many times, Sydney. Can't listen to me. She will really go back and watch. That family, you know, being a wife and being a mom first. And, you know, that involves getting your hair did, I guess, if you're a lady, right, ladies? But anyway, like there's some ladies. So, Chad McNeil, yeah, I see is in here. Somebody let me know, does it sound all right on y'all's end? Uh, y'all just type down there and let me know what y'all does it sound okay. We're doing a test run for tonight. We've got Ethan Troll's going to be my co-host, Bentley Black. He's going to sit in with us for a little bit with me and Ethan. And we're going to have Clark Hapley has to work late, so he's like, we're going to honor our rookies of the year for this year at Bowman Gray Stadium, and that's going to be our Ethan. He'll be here with us. Peanut Baker is overall rookie of the year, but he is the Stadium Stock Rookie of the Year, and Brandon Brown is the Street Stock Rookie of the Year, and he's going to be with us as well. He's going to call in. So those of y'all that are tuning in, let me see somebody I know that actually. It's very mumbled. Now sounds too. It's David Joyce. Okay, so that's what we're looking for, feedback right there. So they're saying it sounds mumbled. David Joyce, got to see him at the live the other night. That was pretty cool. Mm, mumbled, mumbled, mumbled. So John, why don't you walk back there and listen as well and see if you being over there with the controls. We got John Dawes is going to be a new producer for us here in Talking Circles with this quarter. We've got tonight is the last night for Andrew. Yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah. That's probably that's what it sounded like when we were at TNT. Believe it or not, that's what we were hearing. That's a connection thing. That's what I think anyway. Now, what happened? What'd you do? Yeah, because it definitely went down in my ear. Does it sound any different to you? Does it, David Joyce? Does it sound any different? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Love will keep us together. Once again, we're just testing things out. Actually, we're seeing if this we can make this work from just a laptop instead of having to spend $1,200 on a whole new gaming system type deal. Andrew had his own system his dad built. So, and Messer had his own system. All right. So David says, all right, Bentley's mama's on here. See that my sound is I can't hardly hear it. It sounds better, still needs work. All right. It sounds a lot better, but I need to hear in my ears. Checking 1 2 test 1 2 testing 1 2. What's it sound like in your ear? Check 1 2 check check. Hey y'all, weather forecast. I got fired from Channel 31 News by Mike Robertson. I don't appreciate that one bit. Check 1 2. So once again, for those of y'all tuning in, let's talk about even if you can't hear me or not well. I'll address this again tonight when we go live at 7. But I am some kind of pissed. I want to share that since so many people chose to text me and let me know that they got beat by Florida State, like I didn't know. That was terrible. That was horrible. That was horrible. The University of Alabama, Kalen DeBoer. I wish somebody. He sucks. He's real soft. It's like he should be coaching the cheerleaders or something, not these boys. These guys are making TikTok videos on Thursday, and they've got the first game of the season. Those 6 or 7 players that made that TikTok video that plays for the University of Alabama, if Saint Nick Saban would have been there, that those boys would have had. He'd have took their scholarship and ripped it up. Y'all don't mind the noise back there? That's just Roger. He's tearing up fire extinguishers or something. So, does it still sound mumbled, y'all? Does it sound better? Does it sound better to you? Talk to me, my friends. Talk to me. Tiffany. Tiffany. Y'all tell me something. Does it sound decent to y'all in La La Land watching? Because I can't hear it. If I turn my phone up, it'll have me all fouled up, all kind of different ways. Once again tonight on Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services, live at the Choice Tire and Automotive Studios. We are going to have my little buddy Bentley Black Speedway. He's going to sit in with me and Ethan Truel for a while. Ethan Truel was a modified rookie of the year. He's going to be my coach. Sydney's getting her hair did. All of a sudden, I can hear in my ear. Hold on. Okay, but you heard your name, didn't you, Tiffany? All right, so Tiffany says it's going in. All right, Tiffany said hard plugged in all the way. So we're plugged in good here. But once again, you got to make sure it's. Oh, Lord. Sorry about that, y'all. Sydney Sanders Racing is watching. Sydney, we're testing out the lap. We're just using a laptop and seeing what we can come up with. We're just playing. Actually, we're just playing. We're playing. Roll Tide. I'm going to find a new team. Never, never, ever. Test 1, 2. We're just seeing if we're trying to right there. And that's not a me doing that problem because if I do it right there, that's not even no different than right there. Now, if I was to scream, let's get ready, but 'cause I hear I hear what they're saying off your phone. But that's why we're doing this, y'all. But I do appreciate y'all tuning in. Where'd Tiffany go? She still here? Okay. I like watching her TikToks. She's a race fan too. She's awesome. Jason Lineberry, hope you're doing good. I feel like those people on TikTok. Hey, how you doing? If you hate Donald Trump, raise your right hand. If you love him, raise your left. Sidney Sanders, that was getting better, but volume is in and out. That's what David Joyce said. David Joyce is he's he knows. Tiffany, they all know. It's funny how the co-host of the show, Sidney Sanders race, that might be Stephen, though. Tiffany, I'm gonna get you to come sit in and co-host with me soon. Girl, we muted. There it is. Now it's in and out. Now I can hear myself. So whatever you did with that finger on that touch screen, y'all, I've got this board I got. It's a Roadcaster Pro 2. Look it up, Google it. It's top notch. It's what Dormover Clearden used for Dormo Media. Road mics, uh, brand spanking new ASUS $900 laptop, video switcher. What else? So it's like I said, it's something we're trying to figure out. I'm gonna say it again. We're trying to get it to where we can just use this laptop here in the studio at the Choice Talk Automotive Studios. Or no, now I can't touch whatever you just. Now I can hear it. So why is it a delayed in and out like that? Hello, check 1, 2. I'm good. Check 1, 2. All right, back to Alabama football. I'm going to be real serious. Those of y'all that haven't heard or seen my page, that my buddy Daniel and Philip Harrison, their dad Ricky Harrison, passed away Thursday at about 12:08 exactly, surrounded by family and friends. Family, and it's gone. It was a sad day. It happened so quick, but y'all remember the family and your prayers are going to have a memorial. So I'll go over all that. There's a lot of stuff. If y'all tune in tonight, that I'm saying right now, I'll repeat a lot of this. But once again, we're just doing a test session. And I asked John Cox is going to be my new producer. Uh, Andrew Workman, the other producer, he's a new dad. And I said this would happen, not in a bad way. I don't mean it bad, but he's like 26 and a new father and a wife and just, I get it. I get it. But John, see, I can't hear myself at all. So what John has done is now Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services, is on all podcast platforms. This is something, still can't hear myself. Still can't hear myself. This is something I've been wanting to do a little bit more, please. I've been wanting to have this podcast on all the platforms, which is really cool because I feel like that it reaches more people like that. I've had a lot of people from back home say, "That sounds pretty good right there, buddy. That sounds real good." Um, People back home, Mobile, Alabama, New Orleans area, Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm from Pascagoula, Mississippi, but all down in there, Mobile, Alabama, Pensacola, Destin. Got a lot of people down in that whole Gulf Coast area that is often said that does a lot of traveling that they'd like to be able to listen to the show on, going down the road with the Bluetooth or whatever. So now we are on all the podcast platforms. You have more than two options. It was just back when I was with Doc Love, we were, and John's already said about getting on X, Twitter. And so that is something definitely we're going to do again. When I was with Doc Love, we was on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I like being on Twitter, X or whatever, but that whole X crowd, they're just, you're talking about going, the Tiffany says it sounds better now. You talk about ruffling feathers. Y'all know how I am. I can ruffle them pretty quick. But people on X, boy, boy, you talking about getting offended fast. Well, there's a bunch of liberals. I'd probably get kicked off of there. But you get paid off that and all that. So I like making money. David Joyce is back on. Tiffany says it sounds better now. Hey, if Tiffany said it, I don't care what the rest of you say. I don't even know her. I'll meet her one day. Sounds better? Does it sound better? Miss Tiffany, David Joyce, y'all talk to me. How's the sound now? My producer is hearing it good. It sounds really good in my ear, but when it sounded good in my ear, it still didn't sound good to y'all out there. So, David Joyce, hello, somebody, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sydney's getting her hair did tonight, so she ain't gonna be on. Got my little buddy Bentley Black. He's killing me in the Crown Vics. So we're gonna have Ethan Truel, Bentley Black. They'll be in the studio, and Peanut Baker. Peanut is the overall rookie of the year for the whole stadium, but he's also the stadium stock rookie of the year. Brandon Brown, street stock division. He's going to be on. You met him a couple of times. Seems like a really nice guy. He has obviously, if looking on Facebook, he has a automotive business. Even though we have a few automotive businesses that sponsors this show, I will whatever I can do to help promote anybody's business, whether you're a sponsor or not. I don't mind giving shout outs and stuff because I want everybody to do well. That's definitely for sure. Miranda Hayes, can you hear me? All right, David Joyce said it's better, but still could be better. It's better. That'd be a good song, wouldn't it? I'm sorry. I'm crazy. Miranda Hayes, David Joyce, it's better, but you know what? You're getting close, but here's what's happening over here. You're doing stuff that's never been. All right, let's try this. Let's try that. That's why I wanted to do this and go live because the crowd we got that watches this show, they'll let you know quick, in a good way, of course. Check 1 2 1 2. Slightly muffled, slightly muffled. So, so can you actually take mid highs and lows out on that? Right. Yeah. See, that's what I was. Roger. Roger. Come here. Go to my page. Walk to your office, please. Go to my page and listen. Just listen for a minute, okay? Roger Williamson, y'all know he's my boss. So, all right, hold on. David Joyce said, going the wrong way with whatever he did. There you go. Yeah. All right. So going the wrong way. Look, we're going to take all these comments and I'm going to write a song tonight. I'm going to play it. All right. So we're going to start up here. We're going to say, things getting better, but volume is in and in. And then Tiffany says, in here, thank you. And then Travis says, hello, Chris. Watching from work. Sounds a little better now. You ain't got to do all that. Oh, the golf cart's coming out. I thought I was, no. Cody, listen to this and see what you think. Turn on my thing and tell me what you think. We're doing a sound check off this laptop. It don't matter what anybody says. If Tiffany says it's all right, it's all right. But seriously, tell me if it sounds all right. What happened to that song I was singing? I'm gonna write it tonight. All right, check 1 2. David Joyce says we're getting going the wrong way, so he went back. See if that helped a little bit. We will 5:30, 5:36, 2.5 hours. We will be live with the show for tonight. I haven't even. Hold on, Tiffany's saying something. Stand by. Okay, be safe. Wear your seatbelt. Thank you for your help. You rock. Yeah, don't forget, y'all can own any Spotify. I mean, any Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, any of that. You can listen to the show. So y'all don't forget that. Tiffany, hope to see you or whatever again soon. Taking her son. Oh, does this mean she's going to karate or her son? You be nice to my mama. All right, testing 1 2 3. Trying to see if we can make this work using just a laptop. This is just a test session that we're doing. I told John, there's plenty to talk about. I keep wanting to talk about Alabama football. I have no words how hurt I am. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to think that there's supposed to be so much talent on that football team and they got manhandled. They got done like they were trash, like they played for some middle school. It was even my buddy AJ McCarron said it was a weird. AJ was at the game, said it was a weird vibe. It's almost like they didn't care. Even when they scored that touchdown, AJ said that Alabama, the excitement wasn't there in the trenches, the meanness, the toughness, the trying to claw the other opponent's eyes out and stuff, getting a fumble or whatever wasn't there. He didn't say those words. Those are my words. All right, let's see what the old Knot Rod says. My old buddy Brandon Crotts. Doesn't sound terrible. Makes me think I'm listening to a radio station from 1950. At least he's honest. Trey Austin. Well, you should get to work. This guy Trey Massey, he has a Pittsburgh Pirates for his picture, for his profile picture. What? Yep. I think that could have something to do with it. I think if like right now with the muffled sound, it could be too much low. How much high? You know, yeah, neutral. Try that and then work from the neutral setting. Testing 1 2. Testing. Roger's back there watching. He'll let us know too. So is Cody, I guess. So the settings are in the middle. Does this help anything for those of y'all just right down there? Or Roger's in here, the same building, so he can come tell me. But what's that sound like in your ear? And y'all don't tonight. Andrews last night's here, the producer. That's my new producer, John Cox. He's bringing what we normally use. We just are trying to troubleshoot this laptop. Messer told me what to get, so that's not even up for discussion because he knows. So I got this per what Messer said, and to that laptop to run this show, regardless of where we're at. So what we're thinking is in these settings, getting into the settings. So once again, I have a Rodecaster Pro 2 board, which is everything's here. I got it in February, early March or February, March maybe. Yeah, 5 months, 6 months old, if that. All this equipment, brand spanking new, thanks to sponsor money. Had to throw that out there. All right, so here's a test per branding crotch. Here's a all right, 1 foot, 12 inches. All right, like that. So now once again I have trouble hearing, but if I get like that, right, that's what I'm saying. So Brandon, really, is what I was telling. It's almost like a singer singing when you watch somebody that hits those high notes, like Iron Maiden's singer or in Motley Crue when they were good. You notice when they'll, or even when I get loud at the stadium, I hold that microphone way out here. But that's if I was to right here and then versus here. So I've been a folks through the years. I've been taught even in music that if you watch people sing, this is where they're at. So in Sydney, now Sydney likes to. Here's Sydney. Yeah, but we have a built-in. We have a condenser on this. Yeah. All right. So and Sydney likes to do this. So sometimes then I'd say when she was with Blaze, she was really into it. I love my co-host. Y'all know that. I mean, I'm always lost without her. She's my bud. I love her. I love her husband, her kids. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I just don't think this or this has anything to do. Maybe the volume or whatever. But if I was to start yelling and being this close, it would be very distorted. Once again, for the third time. That's why we step away from the mic when we want to get loud or whatever. I know this is only my first day, but y'all bear with me. All right, Brandon Krotz, I did the test for you. Now what? Not Rod. Or not Rod. Hold on. So he said it personally. He thinks it sounds better when I'm further away. But see, all right. So if I do it like this, turn me up here. With me doing it just like this, I'm gonna take his advice, and which I can go back and listen to all this and give my professional opinion. Um, you turn me up in here in the mic in the headset ears. Testing 1, 2. I mean, I can live with that if it sounds good. They just want a golf cart through the building. All right, so uh, I can actually do it like this. Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking a Tiffany left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, somebody's text. I got my. I think it's Peanut. I text him and Sydney's texting me. I said something earlier about the brightness looking on here. She said it's too bright. Huh? This is almost like putting on a. Maybe a lot of the kids are in school. I'm just picking y'all. I was just trying to be funny. So the last one I used went on way easier. I'm sorry. Don't forgive me. It's speaking. I got it. Hey, baby. All right. So what is what do we have here now? So I can take this purple stuff thing that comes off. Lester got that, but I like I kind of like the purple one. It's like LSU. Mm, probably gonna be number one in the country, on three at least. All right, so how about that? Those of y'all tuning in, the condom cover. Mr. Carter, you're not allowed on the air tonight due to your. All right, live. Still muffled though, which to me this would make it more muffled. A sponge on a sponge. See these? Hold on. David Joyce knows this. These, in simpler terms, is a sponge. Okay, so and then a lot of times some podcasters that you see on TikTok or those that are like that does a lot of the news stuff, they even have something screen on away from it like this. So for those people that don't know, just not trying to insult anyone's intelligence, because I had to learn it too. So these sponges and this right here takes away that any kind of type of plot. That's what the sponge is for. Some sponge, and this is a very that John gave me is a very thick sponge. So is this one. Right. Yeah, this is on. The Messer got these. Messer got the stands and this. All right, so I'll be glad when we go live on TikTok. All right, Scott said very. Give it a. Husband was putting the condom. I mean the sponge on. Um. All right, muffled again. All right, so David even says it sounds better further back. All right, so all right, very. And Scott Burkhardt said it's very static sounding. For those of y'all that just tuning in, this is Talking Circles with Chris Gordon. We're live at the Choice Tire Automotive Studios. This show is presented by J&T Services, my buddy Jimmy Brown. We are doing a test session. If y'all are just now joining us, we are actually testing, as you can see in the comments, if you're listening or watching on Facebook or TikTok. Uh, but what we're doing now is we're doing a test session with using just our laptop. My producer, Andrew Workman, he will be here tonight with his normal attire. He's not dressing. His normal equipment will be fine tonight. But what me and John, who will be my producer after tonight, when Andrew's done, we're just wanting to see. I know this laptop will work because it's what Eric Messer told me to get. So, that's like Nick Saban telling you how to play football. You're going to listen. And so that I know it's capable. So that's what we're doing now, trying to let John get used to our board and figure stuff out. So, Christian Thorpe, anything that you hear going on right now, it is definitely your fault. Hands down, no questions asked, no ifs, ands, but here you go, John. John, here you go. Catch. He didn't catch it, So that's this if the microphones don't sound good, it's Christian Thorpe's fault. But you know what? That with that being that analog stuff, you can put your settings in a place and save it and then go to something else. Justin Hoyle. I don't know. I feel like if we play with it some more, I got to make my Facebook post on the guest and for people to watch. Do what? Yeah. All right. So once again, we'll be live at 7 o'clock tonight, right here on all your podcast platforms: Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Google, Amazon, China, Russia. It don't matter. What if some hot Russian chick? No, what if some hot Ukrainian chick hears me and wants to come to America? John, would that be all right? Mail order bride. All right, so hold on. There's some people writing some stuff. Now they're texting. See, Nick Roberts, he'll know. He's gonna be my sidekick. Me and him be working together at Friendsville. It's never my fault. I've only been wrong once a bunch of times. Who we got on tonight? We have on tonight. We're going to be joined in the studio. My co-host tonight, because Sydney has to get her hair did. Tonight, my co-host will be Ethan True and Bentley Black. Bentley's going to sit in with us for a little while, like he normally does. We're going to talk to him. He'll be in Kim's Corner. Brought to you by Williams Hot Dogs and Barbecue. guest, and then we're going to have the rookies of the year to answer your question. Oh, but Kyler Kepley, he texted me and he's got to work. Well, we had him on last week anyway, so it ain't like he got to miss out. So we'll have the three rookies of the year. Peanut Baker also, and Ethan Fuel will be with us, and Brandon Brown, Street Stock Rookie of the Year. Peanut Baker was Rookie of the Year, Bowman Gray Stadium. Bowman Gray Stadium Rookie of the Year. They have a track Rookie of the Year, and each division has a Rookie of the Year. So it's going to be Rookie of the Year night with a little bit of our buddy Bentley Black, who won again, once again. He traveled to Dillon Motor Speedway, got him another win. This kid's tearing it up. So, all right, I'm going to just do this because of what Justin said. Let's go to blue. Okay. All right. So, trying a different mic with all of it being brand new, I don't think that would be. Although it does sound better in my head. Um, Check 1, 2. What do you think, Justin? Is that a little better? How am I sounding a hot dog fish, man? Tiffany? I'm confused. Unplug your headset. Wiggle 3 toes. I don't have 3 toes. Now, dude, I'm lying. All right, so there you go, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and since Justin, with the next mic to me, it's you know. Anyway, we're just wanting to play around with it now. This gives John a better feel for what he's doing over there with it. Once again with the laptop. So we'll be live at 7 o'clock. We're gonna have Ethan Troll in the studio, Bentley Black, and we'll also have Brandon Brown calling in and Peanut Baker, Rookies of the Year in each division other than sportsman. Colin Kipley. He's working, as I said earlier, and he was on last week. I'm not entertaining Justin. All right. So we'll be back at 7 o'clock. Once again, we're on all podcast platforms now, so you can catch us. You can catch it live even. It won't be live though, will it? No. So you can go back and watch it. Right? Yeah. Live on Facebook and YouTube as usual. Yeah. We'll see y'all at 7 o'clock. Thank y'all for tuning in, listening to us, helping us out today. Thank you, David Joyce. Tiffany's already gone. Thank you, Justin. Well, I love you, brother. Love you. I love all of y'all. So, welcome back, and y'all join us at 7 o'clock. Until then, y'all stay safe.